So that's the factory BMW chime. What's up guys? So today I'm going to show you how to make your BMW head unit sound like a Rolls-Royce head unit. That sounds really interesting, I know. So the first thing you're going to need is a battery charger. So I picked up this Syntec battery charger from Harbor Freight. It's around $160. I think it's on sale right now. So I have it hooked up to the positive terminal and to the negative terminal there. So let's just turn it on, and then we're just doing some coding, so we don't need like programming amperage like 40 amps. So something like 10 amps should be enough. So we're just going to hit that function select. That'll give it a pretty good charge. Right now we're at 12 volts. I just hit start. If you put display select, it'll show you the current flow. So it's going up, 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 up. Should reach around 10, give or take. And then if you put the status, it'll say charging, and once it's full, it'll say full. So this one's super convenient, nice to use for this. So let's come into the car now. So right now I have my Ethernet cable set up. It's plugged into the OBD2 port on the car. Have the driver's seat belt buckled, the driver's door closed, the ignition on, the battery charger on because I have the ignition on, headlights off, AC off to save battery power, and then I have the dome lights on to give you guys more light. So once you plug it into the phone, you come to your settings, and you want to go to the Ethernet tab. You're looking here, and you're basically looking for that IP address. That's the IP address of the car. So once we have that, we're going to come to BimmerCode. I'm going to disconnect just to show you guys how that looks. So once you have the full version, you hit connect, you select your cable type, your OBD adapter, continue, select your model, your vehicle type, continue. It'll read out the control units. And again, we're here to make the head unit sound like a Rolls-Royce. So I'm gonna change it to the factory BMW sound, show you how that sounds, and then we're gonna change it back to the Rolls-Royce sound and see what that sounds like. So once that's connected, you want to look for your head unit. There's a few different modules in here, but we're just looking for the head unit. And then we're looking for the warning chime. So right now it's set to Rolls-Royce, so let's set it to BMW warning chime so that you guys will hear how that sounds. The ringtone is set to BMW ringtone. I think that's all you can do in the way of Rolls-Royce. There's a lot of good options in here though. If you have an F series or G series BMW, you can turn off your camera warning, your night vision warning. You can activate video in motion, your sport displays. If you retrofit a upgraded sound system like the Harman Kardon or the Bang & Olufsen, this is where you activate the second option for turning on the turn signals and the heads-up display. So you got a few nice options here. Display full text messages. One that I changed also was the tire pressure control. So instead of just tire pressure on my car, I actually have tire pressure and temperature. So right now the car's off, so it's not going to display, but the values are available. So I've changed mine to that. So that's awesome code if you haven't done that. Again, we're here to make this sound like a Rolls-Royce. So right now I'm gonna code it to the factory BMW sound so that I can compare it and you guys will know how the factory sounds versus the Rolls-Royce sound. So that's the factory BMW chime. So now we're going to come back in and change it to the Rolls-Royce warning chime. It sounds much more luxurious and fancy. So we're going to hit code. And you always want to have a battery charger on because you're coding modules in the car, the head unit, for example. So be careful with that. So now the head unit is booting back up. I think I'll have to cycle the ignition to actually get the sound out of the car. So let me turn the car off. Then once you're ready to turn the car on, you hit the button and you should hear the gong sound different. Hear that sound? Sounds a lot more refined and nice and much more like a Rolls-Royce. Congratulations, your BMW now sounds like a $400,000 car on the radio.